Hi all, Stuart here from our dairy, and in this video blog I want to talk a little bit about one small tweak to the way that you sell your advice, which, if you nail it, is the one thing that could switch you from having a trickle of prospects who are hard to convert to a flood queuing up to engage your services. Stick with me to the end. I'll also share with you a tool to make it even easier. So, those of you who have kids will probably connect with this, and maybe those without kids will too. Have you ever had one of those conversations with a toddler or a drunk friend? They're kind of the same thing in many ways. And the conversation goes a bit like this. They go, I want to go downstairs, or I want some water, or 100 other things that stand between awake and asleep. So I say, you need to go to sleep. And my daughter in this case, she says back at me, I want to go downstairs. Now I know toddlers are probably not the most evolved example of human behavior, but underneath it all, even as adults, our basic motivations remain pretty similar. We want what we need, we want what we want, even if it's not what we need. Now here's why it's relevant to advice firms. Knowing the way this works, and that discipline is only finite, if you want to get clients to really engage with your advice, they have to want to. It's no good telling people they need advice. Telling clients they need advice is a bit like telling a smoker that they need to quit. It just doesn't work because it's not how we're wired. Even if you perfected your explanation of your engagement process, even if you can talk about your investment methodology really well, or you can explain the logic behind getting your financial house in order, for most people, the sound of need just isn't as loud as the sounds of want. So what can you do as an advisor do about this? Well, the simplest answer is to zig where other advisors are zagging and focusing on what clients want. What does this mean? Well, it means providing them with the information they need, or they feel they need, even if it's not what we feel they should have. It's giving direct answers to their most common questions, getting to the heart of what they want to talk about, putting whatever you want to offer on the back shelf until you understand how they see what you do and earn the right. So give them what they want, provide them the information they desire, solve their most pressing issue, create value first, and make it easy for them to trust that you're really on their side. The key is about focusing all your energy on trying to work out what they want. You've got to park the need. Do they want to travel, or do they want to set down roots? Do they want a life of excitement or a peaceful existence? Do they crave status and significance, or is it all about family? Do they want to retire at 55, or do they see themselves working into their elder years? Do they want to protect their family from bad stuff, or do they prefer more money in their bank account after payday? Here's the key. This isn't a sales technique. When I first penned an article on this in November, I had a bunch of advisors who emailed me about the download tool that I'm going to show you in a second, and they kind of got the wrong end of the stick. This isn't about the first appointment. This isn't about questioning in order to convert clients. It's about engaging them from a research angle to gather information instead of applying influence, so you can then craft that insight into marketing that attracts them to you in such a way that when they do get in front of you, they're at the point where they're at least 80% ready to take your advice, which just means you can move forward a lot faster. The summary is this. If you want to change the flow of clients into your firm, knowing their wants will bring them to you, after which you can earn the right to start talking about the need. Now you've got two options here. If you've got this, you're either doing it or you know your next step, then awesome. Just let me know how you get on. Alternatively, if you're not so sure what your clients want and you kind of don't know how to find it, and you're not alone by the way, visit the link below and you can download a questionnaire that'll help you uncover marketing gold in just 10-15 minute chats with your top clients. However, if you do download it, do so on the proviso that you're going to do it and you're willing to be kept accountable for doing it. Now, if this seems like a simple tweak, it's because it really is. The reality though is many advisors will never do it. They'll skip through it, just go straight to market and probably cost themselves time at the very least, sometimes money, often wasted opportunity, because this requires you to stop and think about things at a more emotional rather than logical depth. And in failing to do so, many will never realize how easy it is to sell advice to more people. I hope that's been useful. My cow friend over in the corner obviously thinks so. I hope you enjoyed the content and the download. Of course, if you'd like to go a bit faster, feel free to go to ourdairy.com.au, click the strategy session button, and we'll grab some time together and talk about this on a more personal level. Take care, and I'll see you next time.